Hey there birdies, welcome to your reading. So today we're going to talk about career and finances, anything related with that. We're going to see what message you need to hear about that. And you may be wondering why I have all my decks displayed here. And maybe you're not. But I did see this pattern of like colors and I was super drawn to it and super curious about it because when I select the decks, it's like not random, it's like a deck calls to me and I just take it. And in this case, it matched it really well. So we have a lot of blue here, and then we also have this like gold, I would even say like a little green kind of vibe. Sorry, I got distracted because there's a helicopter passing by. There are some fires going on right now, sadly, because of the heat, and yeah, got distracted. Sorry. So there's this like kind of gold greenery kind of vibe as well, along with the blues. So I do feel like there is something here about like you speaking your truth, you being authentic. And when I say speaking your truth, it's not about like you stepping up and just saying like, hey, this is what I want. It's just about you being authentic, you going from the heart, you connecting with yourself. I do feel like that is going to bring you this gold green energy that is all about money. It's all about wealth and abundance. So I do feel like this is a really good vibe to start off. I do feel like it is needed for your throat chakra to kind of be activated. So what I mean with that, be honest with yourself, be honest with your wishes and what you want to accomplish, what you want to create in your life, and get going, okay? But let's see where we go with this and see what we have. So what do we need to know around career? By the way, any zodiac sign or cusp that shows up, I will let you know. And that can serve as a little confirmation that this reading is for you, okay? But it doesn't have to be. If it is not your sign, don't fret, okay? Over it. So we have Miracle, we have Death and the Maiden with Invasion, Boundaries Violated, and Dominance, and we also have Strange Valentine, Love is Strange. That is so beautiful because I kind of feel like, you know, we have also this time for a change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. So I do feel like there is this thing of there is something that is changing within you. There is something new that you may be wanting to learn, something new that you may be wanting to explore. And I feel like you may be listening too much to other people because like it may not even make sense. You know, when I started doing tarot, it did not make sense at all because I was studying music for 16 years. I never really looked into tarot. I never really cared too much about it. And then out of the blue, it's like, I love tarot. Hi, this is my new path. And it does not have to make sense to anyone, not even to you. But if it feels good, then that is the only thing that needs to make sense, you know? And I kind of feel like you may be questioning like other people's opinions or like, do I really fit into this community? I'm so new, I'm so recent to this. And you are good. If you are feeling drawn to do something about it, then it is your path and it is something that your guides are asking you to do. Okay, so don't be afraid of this change. Don't be afraid of this new energy because I do feel like it is going to evolve you and is going to propel you forward and attract a lot of abundance. Okay, and especially with this miracle energy, there's even this energy of like magic. It's like it may be something that you feel like, oh, you know, I'm new to this. No one knows me. No one cares about me. So I'm just gonna, you know, no one is going to notice me. And nothing is going to happen. And actually, you start doing it, you know, let's suppose it's, you want to start a YouTube channel. You may think that, oh, this is so, like, so many people have YouTube channels, mine is not going to be noticed. Or even with music. I would even say that the second you put yourself out there and you work on it, you know, you start putting your energy and you start being authentic with it, speaking from the heart, speaking from who you truly are, it's like, boom, miracle. You actually are seen and people actually care about you, care about your voice, care about what you have to say and what you have to show. Okay, so don't be afraid to put yourself out there and to do something about it. Okay, and don't let others kind of bring you down and make you question, especially with this thing of use technology and gadgets with wisdom. That immediately got me into this like social media vibe. So it's like, try not to compare yourself too much to others, especially with what you see on social media. Because like people usually say and show like, oh, my life is amazing, my life is great, I'm doing so well. And actually, they are not doing that well, you know? So don't compare yourself too much to others and what you see in social media. Because especially, this was actually something that I went through a little bit, and I'm feeling called to share it with you, which is, I have, my best friend, one of my best friends, she had a business and it was going so well. She was like thriving, she was launching new products, and it was going so good. And her career, her business was growing at an incredible rate. And I started comparing myself because we're the same age. We started the business. She even started the business earlier or later than me, and she was already thriving and she was doing so good. And I started comparing myself like, but like, what is happening here? I cannot do that. And it turns out that, a little bit later on, I actually understood and realized that I had something that she didn't have, which was freedom and happiness, because she was so focused on her career. And like, that is okay. We have different things because we have different priorities. We have different values. And for me personally, I value a lot more freedom and happiness and doing something that I love. Not that she's not doing something that she loves, but I prefer to have something with balance and something that I can have free time and I can be with myself, rather than having like a lot of money and a lot of success. And it turns out actually things turned out pretty well for me as well. It's just in a different time. So if you start comparing yourself to other people, know that you are on a different journey than they are. Know that you have different values than they have, and the time is different for each of you. Now we're both doing great. So yeah, everything will unfold exactly how and where it's supposed to, okay? So let's pull some tarot here to see what we have. So we have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. So straight up we have water energy, lots of it. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have Virgo coming through. All right. Ooh, look at that. We have the Empress, so that is Taurus and Libra. And we have the World, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, so this is definitely what I feel like it's blocking you at this moment. Nine of Swords and Two of Swords. A lot of confusion, a lot of doubts, a lot of insecurities, a lot of fears, and not fully believing in your potential, I also feel like this, for example, if you're wanting to change jobs, maybe this is the energy that you're currently in. It's people kind of not understanding you, not giving you what you're asking for, not supporting you. And maybe there's even like a little bit of a toxic environment in your business, in your career, in your coworkers, boss, whatever. And I feel like it is time for you to put an end to it, right? And connect with the people that do truly care about you, okay? Especially if there could be like this thing around family that you're going to disappoint them. And if you do, if they don't support you, if they don't respect you, then they're not really your soul tribe. Because the people that truly love and that truly are part of your soul tribe, they're going to support you unconditionally. And that is actually a little bit of a hard realization to have, is that, even blood family, not everyone is soul family. And it is okay for that to happen. It is difficult because it's someone that you have grown with and it's something that you would love to have their support, but there are other people that are going to support you in the way that that person cannot. And by you holding on to that expectation of that person supporting you, I feel like you're just delaying the time for you to meet the right people. Okay? And I know that that is difficult. Trust me, I know. But in the end, you're going to be so happy to meet the people that do resonate with you, to meet the people that do make you feel good about yourself and good about your career, that are proud of you and that help you be proud of yourself. Okay? And I would even say that, we have this Knight of Cups moving that way. And then we have this King of Cups over here. I do feel like there is this Knight of Cups, it feels like there's a little bit of fear, because even the eagle or the bird, whatever it is, it's like it's looking in that direction. It's like, it's time to move forward. It's time to change things up. It's time to do something about it. But I feel like the Knight of Cups is a little bit afraid of it. It's a little bit afraid of making the move, of actually doing something about it. And I feel like that may be you at this moment, okay? Because I do feel like it is accompanied with, it is attached to these beliefs and to these views of other people that they have of you and of your career. And I do feel like if you start making the progress, you know, Knight of Pentacles, it may be slow, it may be steady, but it is taking you somewhere, you know. And I feel like the more you put your heart into it, the more you work on it, the more you're gonna get. Okay, I do truly, honestly believe in that, especially with this Empress. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we have Empress. Oh, this is gorgeous. We have Empress, we have 10 of Cups, we have 9 of Cups. So you're really creating something amazing here. Again, with Soul Family, they are going to respect you and appreciate you. You're doing something that you love, that is a wish fulfillment. And Empress, she is a symbol of abundance, okay? So that is gorgeous. Let's see here. What else do we have? Well, yeah, fruition. So you have definitely some dreams coming true, okay? And I definitely feel like it is going to give you a lot of fulfillment, okay? We also have darkness and purity. So with this darkness, I do feel like there is this need for you to maybe be a little bit alone. Even like if you don't feel called, or it's not safe, but if you don't feel like it is okay for you to share these dreams with the people that you want to share them with, then don't, you know. I do feel like maybe it's time for you to keep them to yourself a little bit. Maybe it's time for you to that is really aligning with a reading that I did this week. I believe it's the self-love, but I really feel like it is aligning with who you want to be. And maybe you need a little bit of time to listen to that and only that. Okay, so if you feel like you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it. Okay, but once you do, get into this place of purity. The sentence that comes with it, I absolutely love it, because it says, I know why I do what I do. And I feel like that is the biggest thing, that you may need to connect with yourself. It's like, I'm doing this because I'm doing what is best for me. I'm doing this because I have to. It's what my soul is calling me to do, and I'm not looking for external validation to do that. Okay? So if you do talk about it, get into this place of purity where you only listen to your soul and you follow it. Okay? And I really feel like with this darkness, maybe it's also time for you to leave some people behind. Okay? If they are not supporting you, then maybe it's time for them to go. All right? But I do feel like there is a wish here coming to fruition. Alrighty, so let's pull here a few more cards, see what comes forward. Yeah, what do you need to release? So we have that message again from that darkness. So I don't think that it's only about like releasing people. It's also about releasing these fears and doubts, okay? And trusting yourself a little bit more. What else do we have here? We also have, come here. A new romantic cycle begins. Interesting. So I do feel like this is talking about like that soul tribe. Have faith in your dreams also wants to come through. So yeah, definitely have faith in your dreams. Go towards it, because you know this change could actually bring forward a new person. You know, and I do feel like there's also this thing of like a new relationship with yourself. You know, and I do feel like you have people out there, even already in your inner circle. In the people that you already know, that do support you and that do love you, and they're going to, respect you, whatever you do. And I feel like that bond could actually deepen because you're being authentic, because you're connecting with your dreams and you're having faith in them and you're speaking up about them. Okay? So let's see here. Let's pull some final messages and advice. All right, so we have surprises, venture down the rabbit hole, beautiful. We have forgiveness, a cursed flower still gives off a sweet scent. And if those people don't support you, if they're not part of your soul family, it's okay, you know. I really feel like if you need to forgive them, you know, if they say something not so good, it is okay. But in the end, they're just not part of your soul tribe, and that is okay. Their mission, their purpose in your life, it is completed, and that is okay. And now you're able to set off to meet new people. You know, maybe even a new romantic partner here. But it is okay. All right? We also have hidden depths. You only see the surface, look beyond. So yeah, I also feel like this is about don't be afraid to dream. Don't be afraid to believe, because have faith in your dreams, right? Because I do feel like it is going to go pretty far. You may need to have a little bit of, patience. Wait for the fruit to ripen. But I do feel like it is going to get you there, okay? And I would even say that, you know, this patience, it's almost like patience with yourself and not patience around timing. It's patience with yourself for you to deal with your fears and anxieties and doubts. And as you start to, and patience with yourself to learn how to be authentic, to learn how to really speak your truth and go from your heart. And once you do, I really feel like things start to move forward for you. And it doesn't have to be that long, you know? And I definitely feel like by the end of the year, your whole life could be transformed, you know? And then we also have this big watery energy. So Cancer season could also be significant, and Virgo season could also be significant. But yeah, so we also have Wallflower. Look for the crack in the concrete to find your way out. And I definitely feel like you have somewhere to go. So don't be afraid to find hope and to find. I also feel like there is this thing of like maybe even gratitude. That is something that always really helped me personally, and maybe even also pride. So gratitude journaling, pride journaling, that could be significant for you and could help you out a lot, where every single day try to think of, specifically around career, maybe try to think of one thing you're proud of and one thing you're grateful for that day. And it's like really be proud of yourself for your little small accomplishments. They may be little, they may be small, doesn't matter. Be proud of yourself for them and be grateful for yourself. Be grateful for what showed up for you, okay? If you got just one order of $5, be proud of yourself for that. You know, be grateful for that, all right? Because as you start to love those little opportunities and those little steps forward, you start attracting more, all right? So, my little birdies, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested in a private reading, I do have a link below. I'm not sure if the readings are going to be available yet, but in a couple of days they should be, so definitely go check them out. And yeah, I think that's it. So I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.